My name is Duke Rodriguez, and I am running for governor of New Mexico.
All right, question 1, 3 minutes. How has food insecurity impacted your life or the lives of those you care about?
I am very familiar with food insecurity. Actually, I'm familiar with the point that I remember having powdered milk, powdered eggs, and government-issued cheese. So having grown up in a very socially, economically deprived community, I learned what it was to have under the old food stamp program, which is now the SNAP program. I lived with it, I benefited from it, and I realized how important it is in our making sure how we take care of our populations. I was a vulnerable population, and I'm thankful for having that nutrition. I'm thankful for having the opportunity. Wasn't always the best food, but it was certainly better than going hungry.
Question 2. If elected governor of New Mexico under your leadership, what top priorities and goals would you have to increase food security in New Mexico?
Oftentimes, folks think because you're Republican that you are opposed to things. I would like to dispel that kind of belief and realize Republicans look like any other New Mexican. I'm a Republican. I've lived off, like I said before, off the benefits of supported nutritional programs like SNAP. And I feel very strongly that, in fact, the program doesn't provide enough security. And that, in fact, it's important to us to realize the average payment today in New Mexico is about $180 a month, which leaves about $6 a day, which really isn't ample. So it isn't really a food security program, it's supplemental. And I think if we have a duty as New Mexico, because please understand, we are not a poor state. We are absolutely a poorly run state, and we have the resources to take care of our people. I would like to be a governor that raises the importance of feeding our people, making sure if we want them to succeed, if we want them to do well in school, if we want to reduce crime, it starts with being able to walk out of your home with a full belly and being satisfied that you can deal with the challenges of the day.
Question 3, 60 seconds. What is the first action that a Duke Rodriguez administration would take to help New Mexicans facing food insecurity, and why?
I think I am the perfect governor to raise the importance of food because A, it's not expected, and B, I strongly believe raising the importance of making sure that we give the right amount of benefits to the right people. We get so caught up saying, yeah, SNAP is $1 billion program, and that's important. And yes, we have error rates within our SNAP program, and there are great fears, great anxiety about where these programs are going. I think we have the resources to do more, not less. That we need to stop looking at cutting back and figuring out how do we optimize it. Work with the network of food providers, work with the activists, work with the community, and making sure we get resources to the people who need it the most.
All right, question 4, retake. What is your favorite New Mexican dish?
That is the easiest question. I am, in fact, the single world's best maker of green chili stew. And I can do it with beef, I can do it with chicken, I can do it even with the vegetarian crumbles, and it turns out amazing, long as it has the most important ingredient, which is our hatch green chili. But even with that being said, I will tell you what I like right behind there, which makes it a difficult, which I have regularly, and that is to have a tortilla with peanut butter. Which New Mexican doesn't love tortilla and peanut butter? It is an essential food group by itself.